All right, y'all. Today we're going to look at this Boudoir Facebook ad. Going to diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir Low Click Syndrome. And Boudoir Low Click Syndrome is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. This means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking on our ad. This means, well, we care about women clicking somewhere on it, anywhere on it. Because if that happens, we know our ad has entered the woman's brain, and we care about that because if the ad enters the woman's brain, that is the only chance there's that she will buy. It's the only time her chance of buying becomes non-zero. And under 6% is a big, big, big problem. So unique CTR all under 6% is common, but not normal. It's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. And that deeper root cause is the 3 pre-click mistakes. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we got our universe building here. I'll talk about the 3 pre-click mistakes towards the end of the video, but a BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. We also know that BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. That's where we duplicate the current Facebook ad or ads, we leave those alone and we treat the duplicated one. And after a week, we keep whichever one has better metrics. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment. So we get rid of the 3 pre-click mistakes, we achieve pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, we got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So here's our full universe. BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. No problem. Treated with Boudoir Pico. We invented that. Achieve pre-click alignment. And we become a dominant Boudoir advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost. All right, so for my residency, went out there and found some Boudoir Facebook ads out in the wild. Brought this first one back to the hospital, tested it, basically recreated it and tested it. Found its unique CTR was 4.3%. So that, okay, BLCS is present. Got unique CTR under 6%. So duplicated it, treated with Boudoir Pico, ran it in parallel, took about a week. We got the unique CTR of the after treatment, 6.88%. So we found that the original was wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month, 3,700 bucks a month of that was being wasted. So now we can stop spending that amount, literally kind of stop wasting that ad spend. And the owner can simply pocket it. And I mean, that's like a $3,700 bonus each month, or, each, and actually be about 40K in the first year, kind of as a phantom bonus. And instead they can run the Boudoir Pico treated ad at 6,300 bucks a month in ad spend and get their ad into the same number of women's brains as the original at 10 grand a month in ad spend. So that's why we're doing this. Second part of my residency, found another Boudoir Facebook ad out there, brought it back to the hospital, tested it, unique CTR all 1.39%. Okay, that's under 6%. We know BLCS is present, and found out is wasting about, well, first of all, we duplicated it, treated the duplicated ad with Boudoir Pico, took about a week, and got the unique CTR all up to 9.13%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, then we can reduce that ad spend by 8,400 bucks a month and simply spend 1,600 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad. And so they can pocket that 8,400 bucks a month. It's like ad spend not used, literally like 100 grand bonus over the next 12 months. Finally, had a patient, so his Boudoir Facebook had 5.03%. So that's under 6%. We know that BLCS is present. So we knew that basically we got some work to do. We can treat this with Boudoir Pico. So did that. Actually did a lot more work on this one. Got the unique CTR all up to 15.35%. And so we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of his ad spend. So if he was spending 10 grand a month with the old ad, with the original ad, 6,700 bucks a month, every single month being wasted. So now he can run the new one at 3,300 bucks a month, pocket that 6,700 bucks a month as like non-used ad spend every single month, and actually get what's that, like 80K kind of phantom bonus in the next year, and still get his ad into the same number of women's brains at 3,300 bucks a month compared to the original at 10K a month. So big idea here. The average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. And I mean, look at the numbers here. Wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. And so if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, it's on average, 5K every month being wasted that we can eliminate approximately and give them approximately, 60K in the next kind of bonus savings back in their pocket over the next year. So now we're gonna diagnose this, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so what we see right here, we got the below creative cluster mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we are trusting what Facebook tells us to fill out is what we should fill out. But the consequences of this are more women scroll by our ad than necessary, pulling unique CTR under 6%, leading to Boudoir low click syndrome. And Facebook actually likes it because Facebook gets to serve more ads per unit time. And when that happens, Facebook makes more money per unit time. We make less money per unit time. And we're actually wasting more money per unit time. So this can pulls unique CTR under 6% and contributes to Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, second, looking at the creative here, looking at the image, photo. So we got the, looks like an ad mistake. So the false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we believe an ad should look like an ad, because that's how we've seen most ads on Facebook and nearly every Boudoir Facebook ad. They all look like ads. But the consequence of this is way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ad than necessary. And when that happens, we actually it pulls unique CTR all under 6% and contributes to BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, we're gonna look at the See More headline up here. First 2 3/4 lines Facebook mobile news feed. And actually, we're only using a line and a quarter. So we're only using like half of our space here to get people to decide whether to click in or not. Or, click to read more or what. And so, enter to win a Boudoir experience for 5 lucky ladies. The prize includes... All right, so... Yeah, we got the lack of context mistake here, so we're missing context. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is that we actually believe that we're providing enough context for the right women to click in and the wrong women to scroll on by. But actually, we're going to get more of the wrong women scrolling on by and more of the right women scrolling on by. So it's going to pull our unique CTR all under 6%. And it's actually going to contribute to BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. All right, so looking at this, do we believe this has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome, and has a unique CTR under 6%? Yes. All right, so my diagnosis is yes. So if you're a BLCA, a Boudoir low click advertiser, with BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, your Boudoir Facebook ads are have a unique CTR all under 6%. And you're taking a look at the marketplace. Well, I you're spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you're taking a look at the marketplace, seeing, you know, it's become more and more saturated with more and more boudoir photographers day after day. Seems like anytime someone gets a new iPhone, they throw out their Google My Business profile saying they got, they're now a boudoir photographer. And anytime someone gets a new camera, they're posting in the mom group saying that they're now a boudoir photographer and offering sessions. So you see it's getting more and more competitive. And you're also seeing, more inflation, is cost of living going up. And so you've been optimizing other parts of the business, pulling more profit out of same effort or, same inputs. And you're actually increasing, you're already doing that in other parts of the business, and you decided you now want to do it with your Facebook ad portion of the business because you've seen that that Boudoir Pico can save, on average, eliminate 5K a month in wasted spend. And actually, you can, you can keep, you can pocket that approximately 5K a month and no longer wasted spend. That'd be like 60K over the next year, over the next 12 months. And you can actually, so that's an outcome you want. And you want to achieve pre-click alignment in your Boudoir Facebook ads and become a dominant Boudoir advertiser and achieve Boudoir brain entry boost. Because you need that on your way to become the #1 boudoir photographer in your city. Then shoot me a DM, and well, when my new patient intake's open, shoot me a DM. My DMs are closed right now, but shoot me a DM when my new patient intake is open, and we will see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.